It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Looking at Boston, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those small battles win the big war.
It takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk. And the Mavericks 02 came back and
Boston fans already at a fever pitch inside the arena. It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We'll take a look at the Celtics. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
I agree with you. I mean, that's exactly right. You've got to win this game. You're down 3-zip. Play freely, play confidently, and let it all hang out.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3, and it's Boyd in at the point guard. Here's G. 5 on the clock. Dang for 3. Good. Dang's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Boston with the ball. It's a 3-point game. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded-out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Stolen by Wade. Throws it up high.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Pass to Crowder. Outside Thomas. The feed now to Bradley. Sullinger with a screen for Bradley. 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion.
Here's G. Bosh a screen on Thomas. A drive by Bosh, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bosh has got his first bucket of the night.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Thomas. A shot, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's G. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Here's G. He kicks it to Bosh. And there's another one for the Heat.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Thomas passes to Sullinger. In the corner, Crowder with it. Misses the three. And here's Miami. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's G. He's guarded by Thomas. And that one's good by G.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming to the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
And a new group in. So it's Miami now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Jared Sullinger is out there with Winslow. Then there's Smart. Then it's Thomas. And it's Turner in at the small forward. Here's G. Offensive rebound. Right side.
Boston foul call. Evan Turner. That's his first personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Winslow. And Miami with a change here, too. Wade, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Celtics trail by 16. And Turner kicks to Johnson. Pass to Smart. He dishes it to Thomas. The pass to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Here's G. 6 points for him. The 10-footer. Evan Turner pulls it in. Passes it to Sullinger. Smart dishes to Johnson. Takes the 13-footer, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Crowder, he's checked in for Boston.
Crowder.
Johnson against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. In fourth, the Heat.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on one or two guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence.